All right, hello. We are here. We are going to make fossils. This is something you could do with your elementary class if you want. I'm here with my niece. We're going to do this together. So what you need to do this is you need plaster of Paris. It looks like this. It comes in this bag. This is a pound. You don't need that much, but if you're doing it with your entire class, you might. Measuring cup, something to stir with, water, like room temperature is fine, and then just empty cups, and something to fossilize. So we're gonna use shells. So for every 1 part of plaster of Paris, you need 2 parts water. So we're gonna start measuring this. You should probably have this already measured. Okay, so we're just measuring the plaster of Paris. So I have about up to the first line. So we're gonna pour that into our cup, and then I'll measure another cup for Sophia. You might need to add more or less once you add the water, depending on the consistency. So that's about the same, so we're gonna add that here. And then so we're gonna go to half the line for water, because it's 2 to 1, plaster of Paris being 2. So I'm gonna pour this in here now. And then we're gonna do the same to the other one. That looks about right. Whatever. All right, and then we're just gonna stir these until it gets thicker. And like I said, you might need to add more of the plaster of Paris or more water. I think I added too much water, so we're gonna just add a little bit of this. And make sure it doesn't like glob at the bottom, because mine's like a little sticky. We're gonna need it just a little more. All right. So yeah, I didn't add enough. That's
so if you want to keep it.
All right, so this is what mine looks like. It got a lot thicker. So now what you do, once it's thick, is you add the shell. And you want to kind of like lay it on the top. You don't want to completely submerge it. So you want it to be just like that. And then you're going to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll check back in. And we'll see that in 10 or 15 minutes. So, we're good. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. And we're going to check back. So, this is what they look like. This one we let sit a little longer, because this one took longer to do. So, Sophia, you want to cut this open? So basically what you're going to do is just like cut this. You might even be able to like, just like pull it. So you want to get this part out. And then while she's doing that, I'll do this one. So this, you should definitely make sure you do it. If you have younger students, you probably don't want them playing with this. So, okay, and then, mine's still a little wet. What you're gonna do is we're gonna take this screwdriver and we're just gonna pop that out so the shell came out, and then you have a fossil. And it looks exactly like that. So, mine's still a little wet, so it's having trouble coming out. But, let's see. Ah, there you go. If you let it sit longer, it would look better, but, so that's pretty much it. That's how you make a fossil.